Well, Ali Nazary is the spokesperson for Ahmad Massoud, leader of the National Resistance Front of Afghanistan. He joins us now from Washington. Good to have you on the program. Tell us about the situation with the National Resistance Front in Panjshir Valley. Where do things stand now?
So thank you for having me. The resistance is going to continue, whether the United States had a presence in Afghanistan or whether it left. So it's not going to bring much of a difference. Tonight, the Taliban had launched an offensive against Panjshir. Fortunately, we repelled it. They had casualties and they retreated to the city of Charakar, which is more than 30 miles away from Panjshir. And there was another attack from northern Panjshir, and that was also repelled, and they retreated. So these events in Kabul today are not going to impact us, and the resistance is going to continue. It's going to endure, and we are going to continue until we achieve our goals, which is a free and democratic Afghanistan.
What's the significance of this holdout area, and are the resistance's allies outside of Afghanistan ready and able to help?
So we've asked the international community to stay engaged, even if they don't have troops on the ground. The last time the international community abandoned Afghanistan in 1992, it might happen again. Unfortunately, there is still ISIS-K, there's Al-Qaeda presence. Today, one of their leader, Dr. Amin al-Haq, was spotted in Jalalabad. And the Taliban still have ties with international terrorism within and outside of Afghanistan. So abandoning Afghanistan is going to cause another repeat of 9/11, is going to allow terrorists to plan attacks on Western assets and in the region. And this is going to cause another disaster, which will result into many of these countries returning to Afghanistan. It's the same thing that happened in Iraq. We heard such speeches when troops left Iraq in 2011, at the end of 2011. However, we saw them return when ISIS took parts of Iraq from the Iraqi government. And there is no doubt that the same might happen in Afghanistan.
Increasingly, we're seeing more countries engaging with the Taliban. Is there an opportunity at all for the resistance to talk to the Taliban and potentially broker an alliance?
So we are negotiating. There is a line of communication, there is dialogue. However, there is no sincerity and seriousness on the part of the Taliban. The Taliban have a precedent. They know that Panjshir is able to resist, and we have resisted before. From 96 to 2001, there wasn't much of international support coming to the resistance. However, we were able to continue resistance for years and challenge the Taliban. So the Taliban have to understand that resistance isn't going to be going away anywhere anytime soon. And they have to reach a political settlement that is acceptable to all of Afghanistan's ethnic groups. Afghanistan is a country made up of ethnic minorities. One ethnic group, one political force cannot dominate the political landscape. If it tries to do that, the country will go towards internal conflict, internal warfare, and no one will experience stability for the years to come.
All right, we'll leave it there. Ali Nazary joining us from Washington. Thank you.
Thank you very much.